Hey everybody from, as George Bush would say, and I love saying this, the internets. Just wanted to let everybody know where we're at with the website quantlabs.net and membership for premium members of part of the quantlabs.net. We've got our second webinar coming up on Monday, July 30th or something like that. Today is July 27th. I'm highlighting this date because it's an important date. It's 2012, obviously. What's happening is yesterday I have put together, finalized, formalized, verified, validated, vexed that I can now parallelize R with Redis through the do Redis package. I've got a video on it in the YouTube channel, Quantlabs, and that's a check right there. The other check is my trading platform. It's high frequency based. I can easily scale it up to go from 250,000 transactions per second to as many as I want. It's all scalability from there. So that's a big check there. The outstanding items that are major are probably never been seen before. I'm sure it's been done. It's just I haven't seen anyone do anything like this. You can't do this with MetaTrader, you can't do this with Ninja, you can't do this with TradeStation, you can't do this with any other retail platforms out there. It just can't be done. Why? Because you have the source code, it's open source, this is what we are about to do. I have in the last few months demonstrated a few stock exchange simulators. Obviously they simulate random orders coming in. A lot of people don't realize where they get clobbered or they get basically their money stolen from them, or opportunities are stolen from them, are basically because of the order book. They don't know how to manipulate, they don't understand how the order book works when it comes to large exchanges and ECNs and gateways that are able to, as orders come in for whatever you're ordering, there's an order book in place and there's a priority based upon who's placing the order, where it's coming in from, the quantity, and so on and so forth. And the little guy, the retail investor guy, gets clobbered on that. And as a result, I'm building or have access to a very powerful stock simulator that can simulate these type of orders, and it can all be randomized. Unfortunately, that is not coded up. That's a project that's going to happen to be able to have this stock exchange and have what we call trading agents, no different than real traders or other platforms, HFT platforms, coming in and placing random orders for various market assets and securities. And it's all, again, randomized. Very important there. So this will mimic traders, a real-world environment for a stock exchange, and that is a very powerful tool to have at your disposal because no one ever talks about this. And where does that come into play and become a very vital part of your, I would say there's strategy development, and there's profitable strategy development, and there's lucrative strategy development, which I like to focus on. Is being able to not only back test, forward test, and you can do all little dinky retail trading platforms, but the real power is, can you trade that against a simulated stock exchange? I know Interactive Brokers and a few others have that, but it's not like the same where you control every aspect of it, because that's obviously done on a web service through something like Interactive Brokers. And the problem there is it's unreliable data. At least this way you can control the data and see how your trading platform reacts to it, or sorry, your trading strategy once you start to implement it into your trading platform, because you want to be able to test that not only, as I said, back test and forward testing. So that's the next big step for myself and us little guys here at quantlabs.net. We need to build a subsystem, be able to communicate between the simulator and the trading platform, and that's the next big undertaking. I'm hoping it's not a big job. I mean, we could do it through Fix, but Fix is just a very archaic protocol, and I'm going to be using a project called ZeroMQ, which is message queuing, and it's one of the best ones out there for open source. Probably will blow away any of the more commercial message queuing platforms, including obviously which banks are using IBM's MQ series, and that's worth go talk to IBM. And that's the next set of steps. Again, because of this is the only area on the internet that you'll be able to do this. I'm now starting to feel that our membership and all is going to be only available to my premium members, and they'll get the private videos on how this is done. They'll also get the webinar presentations on this as well, as we get to it and we get it working and showcasing it. I am at that point going to be definitely increasing the rates of the membership, at least 25%. After that, we are going to then run all the popular trading models that we've got in already. Walk through on the membership. There's about 14. There's literally dozens, probably hundreds, that we can test and perform with this new environment that we're going to have with the trading platform going up against the stock simulation, yeah, and then we also have the capabilities of recording and playing back real live trading data, which is going to be part of that rigorous testing process. We're going to be testing them all on these models, see which ones work, which ones are showing most profitable, and we'll be posting those results as we spit them out. So that will be happening as the next step after the stock simulator. So those are the items that are on my agenda over the next probably couple of weeks. The thing is, once we get that done with the models and showcasing which ones are profitable and which ones we're going to be profitable, again, you'll be seeing another rate increase on the quantlabs.net membership. Again, why? Because we're adding value and putting in a lot of research into these sort of things, and you won't find them anywhere else online. You won't get them on forums, you won't get them on magazines or anything. These are real world examples using real world data, using real world simulated stock exchanges or whatever type of exchanges you're working with. So they will be implemented and tested and then publicized for the membership, so they understand what works and what doesn't work. And obviously there's going to be live webinars based around these topics. So I would encourage you, obviously, to look into it on the membership. You got a little link at the bottom to already get into the webinars. It's going to be quite the journey over the next couple of weeks to months, and from there, which is going to be our third phase, call it the third phase, we'll be running the environment, going into a paper trading mode, and reporting all different types of analytics. And once we're satisfied with everything, then we do live trading. We've already got offered literally 7 figures for testing and to rapidly build up a fund. We have a presentation for our meetup groups that I'm hosting, where we have one already such example, an alternative trading system done all in MATLAB, already building up a massive fund, all done within 3 months. It's all revolving around a few strategies as well as MATLAB. So as you can imagine, it's some exciting times ahead for Quant Labs. My membership are part of the quantlabs.net premium membership, and they learn as I learn. Okay, so hopefully that'll convince you enough to be part of it. If not, congrats. Good luck in looking for all your whatever your goals are and all that. Yeah, and that's about it.